Ochajago. Listen to what P2B have to say. I'll be right back to drop my own thoughts regarding what he said or the death threats he's facing in Nigeria today. Watch.
The way they are going now, truly.
Yes. So there's a possibility you may not be a candidate based on how.
Not even a candidate. I might not even be alive. I'm telling you. Every single thing I do for a living, this government is frustrating it. Deliberately so. Everything. So there's even possibility if they have opportunity, I will not be alive.
Oh wow, that's a big.
It's an accusation. I know I get frustration every day because you do things that you think they will be normal. It is not normal any longer. They won't come directly and say, "Oh, we're doing this," but you could see their hand in virtually everything.
So the government is attacking you personally.
They're attacking everybody who is in opposition personally.
Right.
I'm being attacked personally. Everything, even to provide me with necessary things that I should have been entitled to. Not at all. I had a case recently at the airport where people who work in the airport came and locked my car. And I said, it's me. The person on the side said, he doesn't care. But I said, look at the cars of other people. And you could see them talking to each other, you know, as if, who is this one? We have divided the country, breeding hatred among us. That's why I keep saying, I want to bring back unity where there's division. I want to show love, compassion, care. It's gone out of here. I said, I'm looking at somebody. He locked my car in front of me and saying, you're not supposed to park here. But there's cars here. So what is the exception to my own? Through the Anansi people I know at the airport, they will not greet me. Because they are fearing that if they greet me,
they become targets of the government.
Thank you. And I have people send me invitation and say, my son, my daughter is wedding. But please don't.
All right. I believe you all have heard what P2B said. You know, some people felt that people who are agitating for Biafra are causing problems. That they are causing, how will I put it now? They are agents of darkness that don't want Nigerian progress. If they tell P2B that this thing he's saying here today, in 2022 pre-2023 election, when he said Biafra is dead and forgotten, he no go believe him. Oh. He no go believe him. If you tell us say this thing when they talk now, say he will eventually be saying this thing. Now, what question we should be asking P2B, what he said here, is it different from what people who say they want to separate or people who say they want Biafra? Is it different from what they are saying with what he said in this very interview or in this very podcast? Now they are threatening him. P2B, in 2023, before the election, you went to Arewa House. Right there in Arewa House, the one that called himself Tinubu said, what was that? That is slogan. Emiloko, my turn, that they should vote for him. I think the same thing. But you, P2B said, if anybody wants to vote for you because you be Igbo person, say you don't need the vote. You have, according to you here, according to P2B, say he has tried all his best to see if he can unify Nigeria, to see if he can make people come together. But what happened? This same thing, this same complaint, P2B is emphasizing here. The people they referred as founding fathers, they equally said same thing. The people who are agitating for Biafra said they've seen all these things. That is why they said, we are not compatible. We are not meant to be together. Let's go our separate ways. But P2B think that playing holy wedge, that somehow he will be accepted by Nigerians. Now the chips are down. They are telling him that Nyamere Kobu and Omo Igbo. Can you imagine? People don't like to greet him now. People don't like to associate with him. Just because he's contesting to be the president of Nigeria. Now, if people can go that length of not associating with you, how then do you think you will somehow emerge as the president of Nigeria? Is a question. You parked car where others parked theirs, but they locked your own. Telling you that that place is not meant for people to park car. And you're asking them, what about other people that park their cars here? Do you see that? How then do you think that you will contest election in this kind of country and you get free, fair election? P2B is the only person in the history of Nigeria that won Abuja, which is the seat of power. Equally won Lagos, yet he no be president. And they asked him to go to court, and he foolishly went to court. What then do you expect when the person that rigged you out asks you to go to court? Do you think you will get justice from that oppressor court or from that contraption court? You see, to people who are shouting P2B that, 2023, they said, now people, IPOB, people who are agitating for Biafra, then cost P2B that election. Whereas it's so obvious that he himself won convincingly, but they don't allow him based on say, no more Igbo in B, Nigeria in B. Next year election, 2027, now he's saying he's not even sure of his life, that they are frustrating everything he's doing. I told some people that the reason why he didn't contest that election 2023 is because he had series of business, P2B had series of business enterprise or business this thing in Nigeria, that he's so scared that his business will be frustrated. Now he has confessed it. Now you know that you don't have that impetus to challenge these people. Why then are you pretending? Why then are you, fronting yourself that you want to contest, knowing the kind of people you are contesting election with? That these guys are monster. These guys can go any length. They can go any length to make sure they remain in power. And you yourself, you don't have that energy, that kind of energy they have. Why then do you bring yourself out that you want to contest? You want to contest. Just for you to be frustrating anything that has to do with Biafra. Now you are complaining that they are after your life. No longer you participating in the election. The same thing we complained of. That same thing is what we are seeing today. Anyways, we can't help it because you thought that we agitating for Biafra, that we are not smart or intelligent enough to see that Nigeria can be redeemed. You that have seen that Nigeria can be redeemed, we are waiting for you to redeem Nigeria. Now you are complaining that your life is at risk. You didn't tell us, may we do it. That is sham. Anyways, we are always here to analyze whatever that comes up. Now P2B is complaining that after his life.